transfer window at the moment. But it's probably not going to be enough, is it? I think for me, look, you can moan, and you've got every right to moan, but also we should never be in this position, but we are. What would I be doing with this last 48 hours, 36 hours, whatever we've got left? Amrabat's the most important thing. There's loads of other things we need, but Amrabat's the most important thing. We've got to get a midfielder in with a bit of bite. We have to do that. So that Amrabat deal has got to happen. Absolutely got to happen. In relation to Gravenberg, would I like that to happen? Yes, I would. And I was looking at, I was reading a Liverpool article last night, and the only reason I was reading it was because it was about Gravenberg, and it was a really thorough article on Gravenberg, on what his strengths are. And in Gravenberg, there is a player there that is effectively, a diamond in the rough. Potentially, with the right coaching, he is a diamond in the rough. And we probably won't get that diamond, but you know what Jurgen Klopp can do with a diamond in the rough. And it's a missed opportunity. And all I would say about Gravenberg is, yes, we should be trying to get hold of him. And yes, I think, especially when we've got the manager that made that player, of course there's a big chance that diamond could be polished. But he probably goes to Liverpool and gets polished by Klopp instead of Ten Hag. And the ridiculous thing about that is that's the second time in 6 months that we've lost a player that really could have been special as Ten Hag. Gakpo and now Gravenberg, both going to our rival. And that's the problem, isn't it? Wherever you look, you've got Man City winning 3 Premier Leagues in a row, winning a treble, and our reaction is to let them have a much better transfer window than us. We've got 2 players that could really be special in the game, Gakpo and Gravenberg, who have a touch point with Ten Hag, and they both go to our biggest rival, Liverpool. Everywhere we look, we're just giving things to rivals, and we expect to be successful. I would say that Ten Hag had one arm tied behind his back when he started. At the moment, he's fighting with everything he's got to stop United putting the second arm behind his back. I think, as an analogy, you've always got one arm tied behind your back in United, and Ten Hag at the moment is fighting with everything he's got to stop them pulling the second one behind his back as well. It's a really, really difficult job, and it's really, really difficult to predict what's going to happen this season, because God knows what we're going to be. I mean, I'm not joking. We could come back from the international break and we could be starting Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans at centre-back in big Premier League games. Now, obviously, that means Martinez and Lindelof need to get injured, but Varane and Luke Shaw already are. We're a Casemiro injury away from starting Scott McTominay. And we know what happens when that happens. So, and that's without talking about if Rashford gets injured. We're probably 1 or 2 injuries away from complete and utter carnage. And I don't want to go back to those days where, the latter days of Mourinho or the latter days of Ollie, where you're getting battered by West Ham or Watford or Leicester. I don't want to go back to that. And that's why I think Sunday's massive as well. Friday United stand is going to be a must-see. Yeah, we've got a lot of content for you on Friday. I'll talk to you about that tonight. But also, we've got Ten Hag's press conference, haven't we? So we'll have you covered, as we always do. Thanks everyone for tuning in this morning. A bit of a longer show, but quite a few to get through there. Let's see what today brings. Obviously, we're ready to go on anything that breaks. And thanks everyone for tuning in, as always. I'm going to just finally say as well, this week's podcast is the best listened podcast we've ever done on episode 4. So if you've not joined the Goldbridge Saves Football podcast movement, it's exclusive content on podcast each week. Links in the live chat or the video description. You can download and a listen and a follow and support us on there. Or just type in Goldbridge Saves Football and you'll find it. Thanks everyone for watching. Give it a listen. Speak to you soon. Thanks for watching.
Right. Now we're on Fortnite. Yeah, I was just playing Modern Warfare with my dad. And now I'm here playing Fortnite. Which I will actually start playing in a minute. I'm just looking at some up. Why are all these things that I haven't even searched up in my... How do you clear this? It's not like anything I've searched up, it's stuff connected to stuff I've searched up, which I haven't actually searched up. Oh, forget it. Well, so first of all, I'm going to watch this video, which is my video. I got no idea what this is. No idea what this is. I've just found it. Oh, look at this. Look at this shit. I mean, I wasn't expecting 4K, but the ship is in the sea. Cut the pause icon to open the menu. Thanks. I don't need it. Controls. Did I finish the charity one? The control barely works because the look button is the same as the movement button, so you have to just... And it freezes if you put another finger on it, so that's terrible. Is that making that go? This is terrible. Looks like the shockwave actually something better. How do I make that cog move? Destroy objects, 200 of them, that's long. What am I supposed to do? What am I actually supposed to do? How do I get down to the... There we go. This is the one where you can't block it in. I'm moving now. So... Can I just say this? Not playing this. Anyway. Change the controls. How is it still sauna? It's not on an Xbox. I haven't got an Xbox controller, have I? I'm on a fucking... I'm on a mobile system. No way he's sauna there, by the way. I mean, I haven't got an SMG, so this might take... I mean, look at him. I forgot that exists. Look, where's he going? You can literally just let this do most of the work on your versus eyes, so it's great. Is that right? Am I supposed to be able to get this shit out of the water? What am I doing? Yeah, I gotta do this, man. Just go, whatever that is, I'll take it. Right. Kit shockwave launcher. Yeah, I think I'm taking the foundations. Gotta do some afterkill. I'll kill these AIs, they're destined to swarm over. Yeah, let me just pull it down. Love it, because it just does it. Yeah, it might get destroyed eventually, but I mean, this thing is, yeah, it did nearly get destroyed, but this thing is brilliant. Does it get its health? Yeah, it gets its health back. It's literally this business turret thing. When you're fighting AIs, is just honestly. Business turret is really good when you're versing AIs. Don't know how good it is when you're versing real players, but I got no idea what this is. Got no idea what this is. I've just found it. Look at this shit. I mean, I wasn't expecting 4K, but the shit is in the sea. Tap the pause icon to open the menu. The control barely works because the look button is the same as the movement button, so you have to just. It freezes if you put another finger on it, so that's terrible. Is that making that go? This is terrible. This is shit. How do I make that cog move? Right. Am I even supposed to make it move? Let me watch this anime video really quickly. Top 3 halala anime, whatever the fuck that is.
Top 3 whole anime. Mad guy.
Oh no, what a waste of time. It's just these 3 idiots. It's just these load of idiots that just sit there, and it is halal, I think. Anyway.
I'm not kind of haram. The journey. Give me something better. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yo, that's...
Yeah, how can I not get these on my recommended? Don't recommend channel. Fuck them off. Get them out. Hate them. Punch has been spiked. Homer goes to college, right? And then now that I've done that, I can go back on the other account. No, for fuck. No. Again, man. Doesn't get out of the zone here. Whatever, I'll just get this. And the car has damaged me. Right. What's he on about now? Search heist bags. What the fuck is a heist bag? I'm guessing it's that stupid little container thing that gives you rocket rams and some shockwaves and other shit. So. That comes out in literally an hour, so destroy objects, headshot opponents, collect ammo. Well, yeah. I think once I've done the bonus goals. Wait, no, never mind. It just keeps going, so it's not like. How many of these is there? Do they? You just keep getting these, don't you? mean, these destroy object ones are going to be the most annoying, but you can't even destroy those. But it does classify shit like this and small little, things as well, so yeah. Oh, fuck, where are you going? Is that classified as an opponent? Yeah, that did it. No! Really hate these sentry turret things, they're really annoying. It's not that much of a hassle, I mean, you'd rather it not be there. Why is it just editing? This is what I mean. These controls are absolutely terrible. No fucking an Xbox game like playing on mobile. This is terrible. Not that, I don't want that. Turn and you have to do it again. Freezes everything. What do you get? Health around some of these areas. Huh? What? What, is she already back? Anita must have had a moan. Anita must have had a moan. Moaning bastard. See, I don't say much. Never really have, to be honest. I mean, she never really said it, to be honest. It's the one, literally, that's the one swear word I don't really use. I say cunt and fuck and shit and everything else, but never really used it, just don't like it. Don't know why, probably because all the quote road then. So you already back then? Talking to you. Hello? Hello? Oi! Talking to you. Mom. Mom. Hello. What is this? Asians, they annoy me. They're not to the point where I hate them, but it's like, yeah. I'd say, I don't know actually, but I'd say the one of, but then, when you say Asians, I mean Russia's part of Asia. Yes, it is. Not all of them. I mean, in Asia, I've seen it as well. You think Asia, if it's It's weird. You think Asian, you don't. You think Asian Indian. Well, they're two different things, aren't they? Well, Asia's in India. I mean, India is in Asia. So if you're from India, you're Asian. From India, you're Asian. Yeah. I mean, I imagine most people think when you say Asian, you're thinking sort of like, Japanese, Korean. Okay, maybe not Korean. But yeah, Japanese, Korean, or Chinese. Because that's what it is as well. But I mean, you got Mongolia, whatever the people there are called. They're Asian. They're from Asia. You got, you got India as well. Pakistan's both in Asia. Don't say they're not. They're both. There you go. There's the win. They're both in Asia. So if you're from them, you're Asian. Mum, what are you doing?
Sorry?
What are you doing?
Remember me?
What are you doing?
Talking to the girls outside.
You deathbed. Okay. Why have you not bought all the sweets? Nearly Christmas. 4 months away. Oh, beef jerky, no one eats that. Why have you got an 8-ball Monopoly big?
You're only fucking bad. Thank you. No, he don't. So stop being a fucking nuisance. I know he has, I've just said, but he takes no notice. Ding 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 ding. La 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 la. What?
Is that in a row?
Yeah. It's 3 tins of heroes and 1 tin of roses.
How about just leave the roses out? What? What's wrong with leaving the roses out? I wanna fold them like they do in Texas, please. Fold them, let them hit me, basic baby, stay with me, I love it. Love game intuition, play the cards with spaces start. I wanna fold them like they do in Texas, please. Fold them, let them hit me, raise it, baby, stay with me. How regenerate? Hello, go over. Yeah, boys, they know power to the sheep. When all of them are on, all of the switches are on. You just have to do some of the bollocks to try and get summoned. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this crap. Walkman. Not like the Walkman device. Walkman, not like the Walkman device. Walk. Anyway. Walkman. Not like the Walkman device. Such heist bags. What the fuck is a heist bag? Let's go over here. Yeah, I don't want to take. Why would I want to take a picture of this? Is that better not say it to my actual camera? I don't like crap. Well, last players destroy object. Right, it's not going to get me any extra anyway, so just leave that. Let's just do this search heist bags quest thing and we'll get on to more quests later. See if it'll actually work. I'm only wearing last season's wing glider because this one sucks. I have won a match before, by the way. This season's one sucks, so I'm wearing the old season one. Oh my lord, it didn't get me up. It's just like, I don't know about it, what is it? Best thing they've added is cipher mats in Publix.
What did you say?
This is the gold gun. I've got a gold gun. I got a gold gun. It's a gold gun. Is this save in the game? I don't make progress in the game. To save it. Where are these chests? There's always like loads of them. You always don't want them and then you see them. Usually like on top of this. Something. I swear they're usually more on top, so. But on this kind of outside, not inside the building. Do it on. Fucking do it on. Why am I buying this job? I'm stuck between two trays. Always. Here we go, this is one of them. Right, I'm not Fabrizio Romano, here we go. Anyway, code. It ain't even letting me do anything. It's not even letting me try any codes. Which is not really good. I'm not throwing down now. I'm sick of it. Okay, anyone know where they are? Because I've got no fucking clue where they are. Specifically, because I have no idea. I'm just going around looking for them. Should try and fly over to the other one, just see if they've got any over there. What? Go down there. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and go over to the other one. Manage the zone's already here anyway. Where is it? I'll have to go to that one if I can. It's probably not going to be in the zone, is it? So I can't do anything about it. I'll have to just play this match out, and we'll do that next game. Like everything else. Visit known locations, destroy objects, that's easy enough. Destroy objects, you can do like little, little fucking chairs and stuff, so that's easy. Right. I will do that over time pretty easily. It's terrible. Get this. Get rid of it. That was shite. See you next week. See you next week. I said that because it's like Gaming Fridays, but it's like Gaming Fridays, but I decided fuck it. So yeah, this is the quote-unquote upload schedule. I haven't actually got a schedule, but this is the upload schedule. Monday. No. Yeah, Monday I'll do, Monday I'll do a random video where I just rant. Monday I'll do a fucking rant video where I just talk about shit, random shit. And then Wednesdays and Fridays I will uploading a gaming video of some sorts. Just it might just be a random game, it might be Rocket League. Just any game really. It's mainly going to be random games that I find on my iPad. But yeah, it might be this. Yeah, the fun. There's a very clickbait thumbnail saying I versus Magnus Carlsen. I've already got the thumbnail prepared. I haven't even made the video because the next game video coming out Friday tomorrow is going to be the chess one. It's going to be me playing chess, where I clickbait and I say I played Magnus Carlsen. So yeah, it's very clickbait. But anyway.
Why are you fighting with him? Because I saw you playing a cold blood. Big Raven's dead. He tried helping you. Maybe 4 is report. Maybe 4 has report. For now, all of you. All 5 of you, including you 4. Stand with
Which
me.
he's never seen. He's never seen him.
I have to keep the all overtime. So that it's clear that no one else is ready yet to take the helm. Yes, my man. Get it! Come on, I'll 6v1 you!
I mean, it's pretty clear that.
Come on.
So these 2 fights, there's this one, 4 versus Darkseid, which lasts 9 episodes, and then there's Monster Thanos versus Momoshiki, which lasts 11 episodes. And it's like the fight lasts 11 episodes. There's like loads of backstory and shit for them both, mainly 4, and mainly Monster Thanos. I'll say mainly, it's all them. But yeah, those 2 fights lasted 20 episodes. That's 2 seasons. It's like an average of a season per fight. So what's that? 4, 8? No, wait. 4... Yeah. 4, 8, 14... Oh, I've got to check. 4, 8... Oh my god, right. Yeah. So 4, 8, 14, 23. I genuinely forgot the Spider-Man verse if I happen to be honest. $29. 40 episodes across 5 fights. It's an average episode length of 8 episodes. That is ridiculous. It's not going to last that long for the rest of them. I mean, because some of the fights, I mean, you could do loads of backstory as well and make it up, like I was making it up, but, you know, depends on the character. Like 4 and stuff, you can get a lot of backstory for him. And Monster Thanos, you know, you can just do his whole story and shit, but when it's like Silver Surfer, which is like Herald of Galactus, and he's not actually when there is going to be an interesting Silver Surfer. What? There is going to be an interesting Silver Surfer story after the tournament, where where a variation of Silver Surfer took the power of Galactus and then went about the place. That is going to be interesting, but the Silver Surfer in the tournament, he's just he's pretty boring in terms of story-wise. So yeah, anyway, continuing on.
Make sure nobody dies. Make sure nobody dies, for. Yes.
He betrays him there, by the way.
Spectre!
Oh.
You alright, boys? You understand it? Fuck you. I understand it better than you. I got a grade 9 in English language, mate. And literature. Oh, shut up in literature. You got the 2, mate. How can you have fucking 2? You know what rhymes with 2? Fuck you! No, it doesn't. I'm fucking 61 years if I need to.
I don't know why he did 120. What did he did 105?
We've almost got him. He's stumbling. Yes. 4. Yes, Father. Everyone, pin him down. No. Get him.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
You're not working whatsoever. You're just like 4. But even worse. But this is where your reign of terror comes to an end. No! Your firepower is gone. I've got it back. Now, kill him! No, 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 please. No, please, no! No! Sorry, you greedy little bugger. Die, you funk. Hold it! Yes! Finish him off, fool! Yes, Father. I've got him now. Legendary lightning turn! Fucking yes, folks!
I'm gonna have to leave this match. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave this. No, I'm not gonna end the stream here. I will be back in probably about 10-15 minutes, but I'll be back. Gonna have to end the stream. But no, I mean not end the stream. I'm gonna have to. I'll be back. It's about 10 minutes, 15 maybe. Right. Anyway, enough of that.
For the past few years, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, and Carl Anita have been meeting regularly for a series of fruitless conversations. This is one of them.
Testing. Is that alright? Hello and welcome to the Ricky Gervais Show with me, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, and the little round-headed buffoon that is Carl Pilkington.
Oh my lord.
I got a text from Carl yesterday, Steve. A text from Carl? Yeah. I'll just read it to you. Okay, see you to Moz for a face rub at 6:30 then. No bum tubes though. So I was intrigued and I called Carl, so I think he just sent me a text by mistake. What's the explanation of that?
Hey mate, he said, you know, there's things that go on in life that you need to experience.
Yeah.
He said, just pop along. And I didn't say yes straight away.
What's a face rub? You mean a facial? Where you lay down?
Just clean your face with a flannel
Yeah,
and that.
so you're going to go lie down with another man and have your face...
Well, no, this is what I was saying to him. There's a couple of questions. I didn't just say yes straight away. I questioned that. I said, well, I'm not that happy with this. And I said, look, there's nothing weird going on there. Well, it's not a house, it's a proper clinic and that. I said, yeah, it's proper. You wear a dressing gown and that. I said, well, I'm not that.
So he's already got you with a dressing gown?
Yeah, well, I haven't agreed to that. Today I've worn a little round over-neck sort of jumper so I don't have to take it off. It's not going to get in the way of my face. I made sure I didn't wear a shirt with a collar. I'm not taking this off. You can put the dressing gown on top of this.
Right.
I don't know if it's a woman who rubs my head. I don't know if it's a bloke or
Well, the
whatever.
thing is, you get extra, don't you, with your face rub, because your face goes all the way back over the top of your head down to the back of your neck.
But all I was,
So you've got a big face, haven't you?
all I was saying to him is, I'll have the face rub, but I don't know if once you're in there, they try and sell you the bum tube thing.
What's a bum tube? Is
The,
that euphemism? What are you talking about?
the thing where they pop a tube in and put coffee in your belly and it cleans you out and that. I said,
An enema? Why would you have that?
I don't want it. I don't think
Why
it needs
not?
it. Just because I think I've said to you before about, you know, you don't need to be that clean inside. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind washing my face. What occasion do you need where you're that cleaned out? Do you know what I mean? It's always a clear tube and that. You see all the stuff whizzing past. I don't understand why it's clear. I don't know why you've got to see what's coming out of you. It's, you know, like the generation game, making notes of what's whizzing past. Forget it.
Generation.
I was watching some different TV. It's an amazing documentary. It's called Tribes. This guy, and he goes and lives with different tribes around the world, these small little indigenous people. And there was one, he went to Papua New Guinea in Indonesia, right, Carl? He lived with the Kombai tribe. Alright? Now, this Papua New Guinea is an extraordinary place because it is one of the only places left on Earth that hasn't been fully explored. There are parts of it that it's just blank on the map because they've never explored that. They don't know what's there, they don't know what's going on. So, firstly, that must already freak you out. Imagine that. 21st century, they have no idea what's going on down there.
But do they need to know? There's nothing going on.
Well, they don't know what's going on. There could be stuff going on.
No, but there's no chance that they'll go, we haven't been over there, and someone goes and there's like an Arndale centre. Nothing's going to be there, is it? So there's no...
Well, I'll tell you what is there. Okay, there's these
Oh,
various
yeah,
small tribes. Now, there could be stuff going on.
No, but there's no chance that they'll go, we haven't been over there, and someone goes and there's like an Arndale centre. Nothing's going to be there, is it? So there's no...
Well, I'll tell you what is there. Okay, there's these various small tribes. Some of these tribes are still cannibals, eating people from other tribes.
Do they know they could move on? Have they got a telly? Or have they seen a telly and gone, I'm not up for that? Or are they saying...
It's not the Amish.
They haven't chosen.
But what
this.
is the difference between the Amish and these people?
Well, the Amish are a group of people that choose to live in that way. These people are just essentially untouched by civilization. I mean, they do have interaction with civilization, and people do come there, but they still live in this very, very almost prehistoric way.
They did buy a telly, but there was nothing on because there isn't any broadcasters.
They couldn't plug it in.
Yeah.
They're an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
But there was one guy, okay, now he said that his brother was dying. This was a couple of years ago, right? His brother was dying. He said to his dying brother, "What happened? Why are you dying?" This guy said, "It was a bloke in another village." Okay, he goes over to the other village, he kills this other bloke, right? He eats him, or he bits him. The other village gets a bit annoyed. They go, "What's going on? Why did you kill this bloke?" He went, "Sorry about that," right? They said, "Well, you need to make it up to us." He gave him a pig. They said, "The pig's not enough." They gave him 5 pigs, so 5 pigs apparently made up for the fact that they'd killed one of them. They said, "Well, hang on, what are you going to do with this bloke's wife?"
Why were they bartering? Why didn't they just get the police in and say, what's going on?
What police?
Yeah. Why didn't they call in Carl? Because he would sort it out, wouldn't he?
What I mean is, right, they're miles away from anything, but it doesn't sound like a great place to live, right? Could they not move? Could one of them go, "So, do you know what, I'm sick of this. I'm moving or whatever," and go to a proper city? How far away is this, these Papa people, to the next...
They're like the Smurfs. They're very like the Smurfs.
But how many miles away from a place with a normal life going on?
But think about this, Carl. Firstly, they don't speak the language. So they don't have any practical skills. They've got no experience of civilization. So even if they chose to go and live in one of these cities, what can they do? How can they function?
I think there's some bacteria that has better lives than that.
That's got to be offensive.
Why?
Okay, how about this is one of the weirdest things. This is one of the weirdest things, right?
Back to
Entire people! An entire race
Just
of people.
I'm not having a go, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't fancy it, is what I mean.
But they
I
don't
think we're
know
living in
of another world. How can they imagine that they could... Oh, I'll tell you what, this is boring. I'm tired of hunting for food and eating fish from the river. I'll tell you what, I'd like a world where there's iPods and room service. I'm going to go and move to New York. They're not thinking like that, are they, Carl? Because they don't know about it.
When people go to these places on holiday now, they like a little bit of danger. They like to see how the others live. So all I'm saying is, we know they exist. The Papa people, maybe people aren't going there. It doesn't sound like the best place. I can't imagine it having a tourist board or anything, right? But would they accept me if I popped over there and, with Suzanne in Papa?
Well, okay, this is one of the things that they do, okay, which is a tradition you may have to do. These combine, right, they invert their penises. So they push their penises back up inside their bodies.
Like a sock.
What for?
Well,
Keep it out of the way.
Of what?
Well, if you're running through the undergrowth, chasing a hog, you don't want it flapping away, But it's also become a
collect down my
thing. So
thing,
if you move there, you may well have to try it yourself.
You would have to try it yourself. If you went there, you'd have to try it yourself.
But even cavemen have little pants on. Why haven't they?
Whoa! Slow down.
Rewind. Again, you've been watching the Flintstones.
No, it's just,
Is it a leopard skin pair of pants that's actually quite a... Go on.
But it's a well-known fact that they wore, bare pants or whatever.
Bare pants? What do you mean, bare pants? No, listen, you are a qualified anthropologist, so what...
whenever you see them on footage or in a museum...
Footage?
Yeah.
Or,
Whenever you see that,
But it's pretty shaky, isn't it? It's black and white as well, isn't it? Caveman footage.
you always see them wearing a little bit of fur little pants and that. So what I'm saying is, even though... What year is it to these people in the woods?
I don't know what this conversation is anymore. He's just clutching at straws. His mind... It's like a fly, his mind, isn't it? It's just buzzing round, it's trying to find a window.
Let me try some more as it sounds like
a piece of information, but then you close it off.
I was shopping with
Doesn't
Carl
work.
for Christmas, and we went around sort of Piccadilly and St James's, and there's really beautiful shops around there. And I went in one shop, you had to ring a bell to enter, and came down, and it's like a iconoclastic sort of shop, and they found things from churches, and nearly all Russian, 16th century pieces onwards. This beautiful carvings and paintings and statues, and I went, oh, it's beautiful. And as I was looking round, I heard Carl sidle up to the bloke and go, "What's the newest thing you've got here?"
Yeah. Sure, that's his first thought.
I mean, that is the wrong question to ask of a man who's clearly in antiques.
Yeah.
Proud of the fact he's got 16th century kind of classic Russian stuff. To ask, what's the newest thing you've got here? I mean, what sort of question is that? Oh, I don't know, probably the doorbell. I don't know, what does he want of my shirt? What were you thinking?
For?
I think it's an alright question, because he was saying there's loads of old stuff in there, and he kept going on about the old stuff. What was he saying? Well, what's the newest thing you've got?
And what was
Do you know what he said? The other question he asked him? He said, how often do you get new stuff in? And I said to him, why did you ask that? He said, well, I was thinking, if you got antiques and you sell it all, what's left? Like someone's going to sell all the antiques in the world because they're not making. He said because they're not making any new stuff. What does that mean? They're not making any new stuff.
But I know for a fact no one's ever going to go in there and buy the lot anyway. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I'm not at any point in my life, and I don't think it'll ever happen, will I go, I need some old Russian wood. Because
It was brilliant.
No,
it was Steve.
no.
It was beautiful. It's amazing stuff. There's stuff. There's these things from the 16th century of sort of like saints and monks, and they're carved and
There's
they're.
loads of it. It's just all piled up. No one's interested. I'd go, do you know what? I'm into this. No one else is. Close shop. Because seriously, it's just piled up. Piles upon piles of like old bits of wood with pictures on it and that.
But think of a man 400 years ago that carved this.
No, but nobody wants it, do they? I've never heard anyone say, you know, oh look, there's my birthday coming up. I'll tell you what, look, a bit of old Russian wood. It doesn't happen. That's what I'm saying. I've never heard anyone saying it. Like I've never overheard someone saying, I don't know where the Russian shop is, do you? In London, where the rates are high, there was this wood. It doesn't happen. That's what I'm saying. I've never heard anyone saying it. Like I've never overheard someone saying, you don't know where the Russian shop is, do you? This is in London where the rates are high. There was this thing, right? Them old drawings online.
It was like a panel from a church that someone had painted,
right, yeah.
and I think it was like from sort of like 1590 or something.
Yeah.
And it was this a picture of this saint, wasn't it?
1590. Could be from any time, really. So there's this one there, right, leaning up against the wall, and most of them in there was that Stalin bloke, right? But there was this little
Right, can't stop it there. Lenin.
Right,
Okay.
alright.
Yeah.
So he was on all these bits of wood and stuff. But I saw this other little face, right, little fellow with a beard. Right? So I said, who's this bloke here? He said, the story there, right? He said, it's this little fella, and he got mugged fucking Russian. This is right, isn't it? This is what he was saying. He said he got mugged.
It's just that term. I love that term in a 16th century Russian word. Oh no, being mugged.
So he got mugged.
You got happy slapped.
And he said, I've had enough of this. Right?
Yeah.
And he went to live in the woods, right? Made like a little shed, stayed there. People went to visit him, and like, if you got a problem, you're knocking his door and you go, oh, I'm sick of it. And he'll sort of say, yeah, I know what you mean, I've moved out of the city and whatever. And he'd make him feel better, and then he'd go again. Now, why has that man got a plaque? If he was around now, there's no way he'd have a bit of wood with his face on it, is what I'm saying. If someone had got fed up with living in London or New York or whatever, and they go, I'm going to go and live in the woods, people wouldn't visit him, and he wouldn't get a piece of wood with his face on, is what I'm saying. Well, this man was selling it for about, I think it was about 750 quid for this bloke's head.
But the chances are that this is either a well-known Russian folktale, or it may even be a piece of classic Russian
He's a
literature.
saint. He was a saint.
Oh,
He was
okay, well, in which
canonised.
case, yeah.
But everybody was a saint years ago. That seems to be like thrown about, doesn't it? He was a saint now. Name me one now. Yeah, this fella lived in the woods in a hut. Oh yeah, that's Saint John or whatever. He's not a saint. He's done nothing. If anything, he sort of said, I can't be bothered with living in the city with everyone else. Everyone else has got put with it, but I can't put with it. I'm going to live in the woods. Well, if you're not put with it, you're not good enough, mate. You've got no stamina. And yet he gets a plaque. Is what I'm saying. It's annoying.
What? Mum,
You catch Dean up.
so why
We've
would
been talking with Dean and
and then you make stuff up like, why would I go and do that?
you look at it when you're into the door.
Oh my god, I mean, Mum, can you stop making stuff up like that? This is what pisses me off. Hello? Why are you walking off? Why are you walking off?
I'm still here.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm sitting here. Why would I ever go and do that?
Yes,
Just sitting here.
what are you doing?
Playing a game, why would I ever go and... Why? Shut up, interrupted. Why would I ever go and do that? He asked what I was doing, what did you say? I don't walk the dog, so... Well, I don't walk the dog, so that answers that. But did he actually say anything to you, though? About me, like... Yeah, what? Chinkies. There's no chinkies. What chinky? You mean someone's house, not like a fucking Chinese shop. Fucking chinky, speaking like it's a Chinese. Some random Chinese bloke's house, not a fucking chinky. Do you think we can have chinky today?
No.
Why? Chippy then. Chippy. You haven't had chippy in ages. 2 weeks. But... Mum, haven't had chippy in ages. You getting it? Bollocks. Well, you have to still be doing this. This fucking... No, it was done ages ago. No. So I've just been doing this. Okay, what would you do if the app didn't exist? Anyway.
Who would you like to see get a plaque in the modern world? Who deserves a plaque, in your opinion?
Probably like nurses and that who do a lot of bad things that I think I couldn't do that, carrying lungs about and all that. No, but I couldn't do. Do you know what I mean? That's one job that. My mum wanted me to be a doctor.
Wow! What was she thinking? Oh, what's her expectations like now?
Didn't fall far from
Oh, when did she start giving up that dream? At what age did she start going, Carl, you don't need to study your books anymore, go and play with the worms in the garden? When did she sort of like let you off that dream?
the day that she caught you with a spoon up your nose.
Yeah.
But anyway, talking of emails and that, right? Nick is emailed from Australia, right? Melbourne. He's been going on about dolphins and that, problems with dolphins. What problems?
Oh, listen to this. Listen to this.
He's just saying when that wind happened, it was like a bad wind.
Shop to try these trousers on?
No.
Oh, well, will you come to the shop to try
No, I
these
fucking won't.
Fuck off then.
I fucking won't. You take too long. We're not just going to try on trousers. We're going to walk about. No, fuck off. What shop, anyway?
Yes.
Definitely not. Sick of it. Why would I ever do that for? Couldn't allow the thought to do that. But then I have to go and then I have to walk about the shop with you. Takes too long. Got stuff to do. Oh, you see it playing Fortnite, but you know. Maybe playing chess later. I'm watching the Champions League draw at 5. I'm not really doing fuck all. I just don't want to go to next. I'm not really going to do fuck all. I'm literally playing Fortnite. I may playing chess later to record that video. I'm watching Champions League at 5. So I've got planned. So like, where are these two idiots anyway? Just that thing as well, man. Dad inside to get no, just no reason to do that. Oh, whoa. She's not saying that she can't scan. Push no less on that is them. Do or start or sleep, blah, blah, blah. Just that thing as well, man. What? Where are these two morons? You just came back. How long are you gonna be gone? No. The fuck would I be? What would I be going? Oh my! I just told you I'm not. Oh my back! Right. What film, Meg? Let's have a look. Why is it kicking off? Assist in searching heist bags. That's literally the same challenge I just did. And by assist, it means do it. Because there's no one else to do it. So it means search 5 of them. And also... eliminate, but that's easy. Deal damage to enemies who scoped with what? With DMRs or snipers. What's this challenge then? I'll do that without thinking, I'll do that without thinking, and I'll do that without thinking. So we don't need to focus on them. These, yeah, I'll do them later. We'll focus on these challenges now. Where are they? We'll focus on these challenges for now. Cease with searching those things, i.e. search them. Eliminate opponents with shotguns 15 meters. Deal damage to enemies with DMRs. So I need to use a DMR and a sniper rifle basically. And search these sort of chests over here. I'm going again. You just came back. You just came back. Less than an hour ago. Gone again. I should be back in an hour. It takes ages. I didn't want that thing to self-destroy. Right. Anyway. I don't want that. I mean, there is items in this game, a lot of them, where you look at it and you're like, I mean, it's okay when you've got nothing else, but you wouldn't have it. Stay alive and chasing me for ages, go away. You wouldn't have it as one of your number one options, would you? Have I got the driver thing? Look, it's the same AI, it's the same AI shooting me through insanity. Go away. I mean, We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. I got that dance on it. Yeah, I've got that many. I only played that because I've already played the, but it doesn't, does it? Yeah, I have got it. Yeah, I've actually got it. I got to put that on my first wheel, so... Because what is on it already? The rushing around one is on there. I'll replace the My Idol one with that, because that's brilliant. I can't stand it, I hate the lighting in this game. Always hated it, it's annoying. Yeah, we'll complete a challenge here. Which is to damage this idiot. Rule the Russian land. Never mind the Tsar. Why is that thing shooting me? All of there's a state. He was the man, please. Anyway. Thought this was routine. I lost a dude in charms. Let me see some really quickly. See, that's just searching those things. I need a sniper or a DMR. That's a sniper. They're all, I'll take the drum gun here because they're all pretty, not the best really, but I'll get that in a minute. I'll get that in a minute once I've searched all these stuff. No. See those on, it's not even worth it, is it? Right. I'm just waiting for all them to flood, where are they? They're just not coming. Does that count? Does it count? No, it doesn't count. Damage on... It's the fucking guard destroyed it. Damage on AIs doesn't count. Unfortunately. I mean, does it really matter if I hit it? Oh, yes it does, because then you gotta break this. It's not really that much of injury, it's not, you can't go through it. But still. It usually gives you a key, I just assumed it gave me one. God's sake, it usually gives you one. swear it usually gives you a key. It must have been that one area that I didn't go to. What was it to prep? No, it was snipers or DMRs. This is the wrong way. Trumpets, and the trumpets, there you go. I don't want to listen to that song really quickly. That's another one of those searched. Those are dailies, all on dailies. Yeah, it was. Trumpet.
My Tinder date left before I woke up.
Every time that you get under
Fucking heck. There's 110 damage to the sniper. About the blue one that I'd do a match does more damage than a fucking epic one. What's the reason for that? Forget it, I'm just killing this guy with this. Should have killed him with the shotgun for giving a challenge, but doesn't matter because I just kill this idiot. No, it's a diamond. No bunker. Trumpets ring low. Yeah, bullshit. Anyway. Jesus. Right. Oh boy. I can maybe do the sniper challenge and the shotgun challenge, can't I? Fucking, I mean, look at us. Yeah, that should be another kill for that. Yeah, one more left. Right, that's that challenge done. At least it should be, if we classified all the damage, which sometimes it doesn't. That's that challenge done. hire a character in different matches, i.e. spend my gold. I mean, it's not like I've already been using gold. I've got 3,500 left. So I've got loads to use directly on you. That's bollocks, bro. And I always hit me out of the air. Fucking hell. He's still free. Right. Hire a climb capture points. Is that the is that whatever the fuck? Is that, does it just say capture points? Yeah. I have no idea what a capture point is. I'm assuming it's like the flagpole thing, but I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to search what that is if it's not what I think it is. We'll go to this island because there's one on here as well if it is that.
Dolphins and that problem. Dolphins.
What problem?
He's just saying when that wind happened, it was like a bad wind thing going on.
Oh, wait a minute. What bad wind?
In America, they had that
Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah.
Right.
And there was like a little bay with dolphins in it,
right?
With all guns on them and stuff.
What's whoa.
Because they use dolphins, don't they? They say they're an intelligent animal and stuff.
Yeah.
And they've got them all like, they've all had the training. They're all like ready for battle and stuff.
Right.
Got like rifles on them.
What do you mean rifles? How can they hold a rifle?
How
can they hold a rifle?
No, it's sort of on a strap and that.
What do you mean it's on a strap?
I don't know what they kit them out with, but they're just ready for war.
What are you talking about?
Listen, though, that isn't the point. Don't worry about it.
Oh, we leave that one, do we? That's not the point, so let's leave it.
So they're swimming about.
Yeah, with rifles and berets.
Whatever they've got on.
Yeah.
Ready for battle.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, it is this.
Makes a wave and that. They get out of the little bay.
Yeah.
Still all kitted out with all the, weapons.
You're talking bollocks.
Steve, do you want to look at the...
Well, there's no way. There's loads of dolphins now swimming...
With all the, weapons.
You're talking bollocks.
Steve, do you want to look at the...
Well, there's no way. There's loads of dolphins now swimming round, kitted out with guns and that, with a strap. How can a dolphin hold a... Whoa. Again, you've been watching Planet of the Apes. Oh, he's trying to talk to us. What's he saying? He's saying, go ahead, punk, make my day. No, you're talking shit.
It's just news to say, if these dolphins, if you see a dolphin in that, don't go, oh, it's friendly, because they've still got weapons now. So, I'm just reading it out on email, that'll cover it in that. So, bollocks.
Bollocks.
Come on, can we have some monkey news before I die?
Alright.
Oh, chimpanzee that! Monkey news,
Monkey nose.
This monkey that was knocking about called Ollie. It was in this zoo, and it was the only monkey in there, right? And it was getting a bit lonely because, it was sharing its sort of time with, say, an elephant and a giraffe.
No, it doesn't happen.
And they didn't really.
Wait. Wait, they do not.
Let me just tell you.
They do not put chimpanzees in with.
No,
but it's not true. Why would he share his time with an elephant and a giraffe?
James, it was some kind of flash, yeah? They put an advert in the student union. Yeah, we got 2 rooms to let.
African mammal wanted, not specific.
A mammoth and
what I'm saying is, there was other elephants for elephants to knock about with and that. The monkey, it was the only one there. So what happened is, the zookeeper felt a bit sorry for him. He started sort of howling with him. So at lunchtime, when the zookeeper was sat on the wall having his ham butters or whatever, he'd sort of go, alright? And it used to come over closer and closer. Right? Anyway, within a month, he was sat on the wall.
This is why I don't like this mantle thing.
Anyway, so he's...
This is what I mean. This is why I don't like this mantling thing. Especially with AIs. This is why I don't like this mantling thing. Because it's just constantly, especially with AIs. It is mainly the AIs that I hate this mantling thing, because they just mantle randomly. I mean, look, I've just died there. It doesn't really matter. It's like I'm trying to fucking win every match or anything. I'm just trying to do challenges, but it's still a piss take. I mean, mainly because the fucking AI is mantling randomly. It's got no reason to mantle, but it just does because it goes close to the wall and then it just mantles. Alright, let's just land here.
He's sat there, and as time goes on, you know, he's sort of sat with him most of the day. Monkeys walking around with him, helping feed the other animals.
No.
But then what happened is the zookeeper, at the end of the night, when he's like locking up and stuff, he'd feel bad because he'd believe in the zoo. And like Ollie's sat there and he's like, I'll see you tomorrow, and the monkey's like, see you later. Looking all fed up because he's got home to go to and he's still stuck in his way. He's basically working every day. Right? So he's never going home, right?
Now he's sleeping at work, the monkey.
So anyway, the zookeeper goes on.
Look at this.
Having a bit of a time at the moment. She said, oh yeah, what's going on? I said, well, he's looking a bit fed up, you know, he's sick of it. So she said, bring him home.
It didn't happen.
So
this is in your head.
So she said, yeah, bring it home tonight. So anyway, he's looking forward to going into work, and like, he sees Ollie. He doesn't tell him straight away. Gets to the end of the day. Yeah. Anyway, he's like, get your coat. He's like, what?
Coat? What do you mean get your coat?
No, whatever the equivalent is, right? Whatever you say to a monkey.
What's a landmark?
You coming with me, sort of thing.
Yeah. Right.
So he's going, oh, brilliant. And
no, he's not! What do you mean he's going brilliant?
So he gets his hat and coat. And he can't believe he's learning, right? He goes back to the zookeeper's house. Everything's going well for about a week and a half. Right? Treating him really well. He's sat there, you know, he's having a brandy at night before he goes to bed. So he said to his wife, look, you're at home all day, right? I'm going to work. I'll leave it with you, right? So Ollie stays at home. Yeah. Anyway, as time goes on, a little bit of trouble. Whilst the fella's busy at work, Ollie starts getting a little bit cheeky. Tries it on with the missus.
Whoa! Right.
How does a monkey try it on with the missus?
Are you talking
This is classic monkey news.
How does it try it on with?
So he's a bit drunk. He stinks of smoke. He tries it on with the missus. How does he try it on with her?
I don't know all the detail.
You don't know any of the details.
I don't know the detail on that bit.
You don't know any of the details.
No, I don't know the details on that bit.
You don't know any of the details.
So what happened? So while the zookeeper's away, the monkey did play. Did the zookeeper's wife reciprocate these affections?
She probably went along with that first. You know, she's cooking at home, getting the tea ready. That's walking past, punching her ass or whatever. And it's, you know what I mean? It starts off just like it does, you know, with humans. Starts off as a bit of fun. Before you know it, you know, split up in the end. Anyway, the zookeeper and what's it? I think the monkey stayed with the woman. It's all right. It's
honestly, your imagination. You should write stories. You should write.
Get people to look it up. It's just put in monkey, chimp, olive, and it's all there.
Oh my god! I searched it up, but it's not there. It doesn't exist. But whatever, this was like 5 years, 10 years ago. So whatever.
Who you got to work with when your eyes are closed in the forest?
Who you got? William Hill is who you play with.
Travel this into the easier. Where was it going then? Where was it going?
For the past few years, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, and Carl Pilkington have been meeting regularly for a series of pointless conversations. This is one of them.
Testing. Is that alright? Hello and welcome to the Ricky Gervais Show with me, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, hello, and the little round-headed buffoon that is Carl Pilkington. Alright. We've got a little email straight away, Carl, from Nikki in Beverly Hills, California. She says, Carl, you rock. I hate it when Ricky and Steve ridicule you. I checked out your picture. Although your head is not normal, that's no reason to ridicule you. You look gimp, but I never judge a book by the cover.
Cheers.
That's all you've got to say.
It's only because I've got no hair, though, isn't it? That's why it gives that effect.
No, it's perfectly round your head. Perfectly spherical head. Your face is slightly too big for it. It almost goes over the sides. Perfectly round head. Pug little nose. Funny gimp eyes with no expression. Hangdog look. Like a little mouth, like a little lamprey. Not formed, not human formed. The way your expression it's like you've had a lobotomy. Your head it goes weird at the back. It's got a little nod in it, like it's really strange. Your face, and you're stupid.
We've had a lot of emails saying that. I think he's just paraphrasing, but talking of emails, you know, a couple of I can't remember which show it was, but you mentioned, Carl, that you'd only recently seen a Chinese homeless person.
Oh yeah.
And it really surprised you because you'd never seen a Chinese homeless person.
And I actually went along with that. I've still never seen a Chinese homeless person.
Well, now I can just tell you now that there's a few responses from Los Angeles, people saying there are quite a lot of Chinese homeless people over there because apparently there's a huge homeless community in Los Angeles. So definitely if you want to see them, Carl, that's the place to go. But we've had one from Vancouver, Canada, from a girl called Amy, and Amy herself is Chinese, and she says that she realised herself that she'd never really seen a Chinese homeless person. And although she says that apparently Vancouver has the first or second largest Chinese population in Canada, she'd never seen them, and she actually went for a walk around the Chinatown in her area looking for them, and she could not find any on that particular day. So again, Canada's obviously not a place to go for Chinese homeless.
It was just a point now. I don't want people sort of...
Well, hold on though. Wait, I'll stop you there. Hello, Ricky, Steve and Carl. I live in New York City and have seen a Chinese homeless person. Not only is he Chinese, but he is also a midget. He's been living on the streets for the last 30 years. He used to dress in rags, but thanks to a coat drive, he's now wearing a fancy Adidas jacket.
Well, that
Now he encloses a picture. He says he gave him $10 to take the picture, and I've seen it, and he's a little Chinese midget fella.
I'm just getting a bit worried that people are going out there sort of looking for these. Because they,
that's what you requested.
No, but all I was saying is I saw one. I didn't start saying, excuse me, can you just give us a smile, I'm taking your picture.
We had loads of pictures of
I know, and it worries me a little bit. And I mean, it's not too bad about the one who took one of the little midget one, because if he kicked off, it would be quite easy to sort of hold him back. But I'm talking about fully grown.
So is that your warning to people? Don't be taking pictures of fully grown Chinese homeless.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, don't be messing about going up to strangers and that and annoying them and stuff, right?
Well, I think that's a good rule of thumb. Don't annoy them. But that is a hell of a sighting, isn't it? We asked for a Chinese homeless, and they gave us a Chinese midget homeless.
Many of the listeners are aware, Carl, that you're sort of fascinated by smaller people.
Well, he's fascinated by difference, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think he's having a go at people. You're not having when you sort of stare at someone because they don't look like you, and let's face it, most people don't look like you. You're not having a go, are you?
Well, like you said, the first time I saw Steve, I was never having a go. It was just, oh, that's different. but like Steve, I was never having a go. It's just that thing of, oh, interesting.
What do you mean?
No, just I've said before about I've got used to it, and it's the same.
Used to it. What do you
know? Well, you know my feeling with this. I don't really know where it's coming from.
But Steve knows I'm not having a go either.
Yeah.
Carl used to carry around a book that was called the top 50 freaks of all time.
Well, it's interesting you mention that because we actually had an email from Richie who says that he's been a fan of ours for many years and he's listened to lots of the radio shows we've done in the past and things. And he says of all the people you've discussed, Carl, in the past, including some of the people from your odd magazines, who would you most like to spend the day with of all those people that you've encountered?
Favourite of all?
Well, certainly who you would want to spend time with, who you feel would be the most fascinating, the most interesting.
Let's go.
Let's just recap on some of
Pillow Man, the bloke with no arms, no legs that can roll a cigarette with his mouth.
Yeah.
No, not impressed with it.
That's not sufficient.
What about the three-legged juggler?
So hang on, let's just recap. This was a man with 3 legs?
3 legs, right. And he said his job, he became a juggler.
Okay.
Not using the gift that he'd been given.
What you suggest?
Anything. Running, swimmer. What are the others? What are the other ones?
There was a picture of a gentleman who was fascinated by him. He used to play the piano.
Oh, he's got a tiny head, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's that. That's the one who he sort of ages fast.
Right.
So like every other week he's having a birthday.
Oh,
and yeah, that was weird.
He's not having a birthday every other week. His body's just aged, so it has the appearance. His biology is sort of like he's 70, but he's only like 15. He doesn't. They don't have a birthday every week. You idiot.
But yeah, I don't know about knocking about with one a long time though. That's
Only for a day.
suppose it depends what I'm up to. Because if we're going out and about, the pillow man would just be a bit of a drag.
Whereas if you're going for a walk across, the three-legged guy.
So yeah.
Oh. Lots and lots of people emailing just with questions for Carl. Just a couple of quick ones for you, Carl. Wendy says, if Carl had to eat the same dinner every day for the rest of his life, what would he eat?
It depends, doesn't it? I mainly eat just so I keep going. I'm not that bothered about, because I don't really taste it anyway. I just shove it down.
You're like a horse.
I mean, to be honest, it annoys me the way people worry about food now and how there's so much to choose from. I think it's got out of hand. I'll watch
any form of choice really worries you, doesn't it?
No,
you don't like choice.
No, choice is good, but not too much. It's like with anything now. If you go into a toffee shop, there's like loads.
Sorry.
of
Where are you going to find a toffee shop?
You're in a fairy tale.
You're in a Dickens tale in the 19th century.
You're in Shrek.
And you go into a toffee shop.
What's your point? You go into a toffee shop.
What I'm saying, you go into a shop full of toffees.
You just come from the candlestick maker.
You go in there and there's just too much choice. It's like what, and I can stand there up to like 4 minutes, sort of going.
Up to 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
So he's in a toffee shop in a top hat.
Well, he's only got 4 minutes. He's only got 4 minutes because he's got to get down to the pea green boat. So he's saving off it.
No,
tomorrow.
Forget the toffee.
Could I have some of your finest Oxfordshire toffees?
So you prefer it was just one selection of toffee? That's all they've got.
Where are these characters?
What I'm saying is, right, there's now too much choice. Whenever you get a menu in a restaurant, it's not like you don't just go, oh right, what is the? Yeah, I'll have that. There's too much. It's like a book. You look at it all, and then you've got to that point now that people are even taking a risk when they're eating.
What do you mean?
In Japan or China or
What
something.
is this? Oh no, he's not on about what I thought it was.
They're
Never
eating
mind.
that fish. Like, if it's not cooked right, it can kill you. Right? Not worth the risk. There's so many other fish.
Yeah, I agree. Why
mackerel? Have a bit of cod or whatever.
Yeah,
as soon as there's a risk, take it off. Take it off the menu.
agree. I totally agree.
Not worth it.
We've got a fish that might might not kill you. Well, is there anything that definitely won't kill you? Yeah, but a chicken won't kill you.
I'll play safe then. I'll have that.
I love the chicken.
That's what I'm saying. But anyway, we were talking about sayings and that. Stitching time saves 9. Don't. I'm never going to use that. I don't think anyway.
Okay.
Suzanne.
You're never going to understand it fully, are you?
Suzanne repairs me stuff anyway. It doesn't really matter. But what about the one in greenhouses and that?
People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
Well, I'm intrigued to know if he's fully got to grips with this. Just
Okay.
give us your explanation again of what you take that to mean.
Well, just don't be chucking stuff about.
Oh my god, getting sprayed out by an AI.
But that saying's been around a lot longer than we think.
So, I
That's
mean,
when
look at
people
this.
probably did live in basic
gold.
houses and stuff.
Whoa.
What they mean now?
Now
is evident in the glass house.
So cavemen went from rock to a nice crystal structure, did they? What are you talking about? When did people live in glass
Well, no, what
houses?
they mean now, when that saying's used now, they mean sort of, plasma tellies, ornaments.
No, they don't.
They're saying don't chuck stuff about.
No,
You break it.
it's not about damaging your own property.
They don't mean you're inside the glass house throwing rocks inside your own glass
It's a
house.
metaphor. Carl, what is an analogy?
It's sort of like a little story told quickly. Isn't it?
It's a little story told quickly. To what end?
Well, it depends what the story is. I just prefer sort of, what you say is what you mean. So people who live in a glass house have to answer the door.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I mean, you may be a genius because I don't get that. People who live in glass houses have to answer the door.
Okay, let's hear his explanation.
because the people knocking at the door will be able to see you because it's a glass house.
But you have to add a number of other things, other caveats. Surely, if you live in a glass house, don't walk around naked.
Yeah.
If you live in
These are literals.
But just the idea that in your head there should be sayings for people who live in glass houses. Who is it that's living in a glass house?
Well, I'm not talking about them. It's just that if everyone else is bringing up about these people who are living in glass houses, let's get to the real problems they've got.
It still hasn't got to grips with the idea of the metaphor or the simile.
Well, here's another saying, right, that I learnt recently from a mate, right? But there's an elephant in the room.
Okay, I haven't heard that one, but explain it to me.
It's like how, whenever we go out for something to eat or a drink or something, normally after about 5 minutes, the sort of topic gets onto the shape of my head.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it's interesting now, like, I'm the elephant in the room, right? Nobody's talking about it. You mention it once, suddenly it's the talk of the town. It's what I mean, everybody starts joining in, going, well, yeah, it is round, but it does suit you. And these are people who I don't even know sometimes, and they're all dipping in. And that is an elephant in the room.
So you don't want people to discuss the shape of your head or the lack of head. You would feel better. You would feel happier that they didn't mention that.
Sometimes I think it's better that it's out there. It's made me a stronger person, though. It's the same way, we were talking about religion and that. Samson and Delilah.
Yeah.
He got weaker without hair, whereas with me, I think it's made me stronger.
But would you ever wear a wig?
Not really.
What was a long wig like Samson?
Well, the only time I wanted a wig was when I did jury duty once, right? And it was annoying that I was sat on the jury, right in front of, like, these criminals, right? Everybody else has got disguises. The judges have them wigs on, right?
That's not a disguise!
That's a disguise. That's why judges wear them, right?
No! Well, then why did they print their name in the paper and have a picture of... What do you mean it's a disguise?
It's a disguise, isn't
No! If it was a disguise, they'd go in with one of those glasses for the nose and the beard attached if it was a disguise. All judges would look like Groucho Marx if it was a disguise.
Well, I'm just saying that's what annoyed me when I was sat there on the front row, right? I couldn't have been any closer to the criminals, right? I was sat there and I thought, why didn't I just pop a little wig on or a pair of glasses?
I would love to have seen you in the front row at Crown Court.
No,
I'd
because
love to see it because in this country you're not allowed to show pictures of jurors. You can't take photos in a courtroom, so there's always these sketch artists that draw drawings, and it's on the news. The idea that we just need 11 people and a sort of Krusty the Clown figure would have been amazing.
Yeah, I would love to see the artist do an interview because it would be like complicated people. Oh, hang on, it's characterful, and then just a little round
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown sitting on the end.
Carl, you said that your New Year's resolution was that you were going to learn something every day.
yeah,
Are you doing anything today?
if I can. Today, like, I don't know the full facts of it, but
Could I just say that when someone says they learn something new every day, that doesn't count if they forget it the next day.
no,
Because that'd be Groundhog Day learning.
well, the thing I learned today was about an octopus.
Oh,
Go on.
What they can do is, they've got 8 legs and that. They can use 6 of them legs to cover their head so they look like a little stone. And use the other 2 to run off. Right? Well, that's,
He's thinking of Squidly Diddly.
Yeah, it's a Disney image in his head.
He's thinking
but anyway, that's
So
that's
it's
not the
Pink
main
singing
thing.
a song in your mind and running off, yeah.
No, but anyway, something else I learned, right? It's mainly about animals and that, because that's normally quite interesting.
Yeah.
There's a chicken somewhere,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
and
Specific.
and the owner of it was getting fed up because, he had to feed it and that. But it wasn't,
Embellishment,
it
guesswork.
No, come on, let's hear it.
It wasn't giving anything back.
No eggs.
No eggs, right? So he was like, oh, I'm sick of this. Anyway, someone told him, pop a little axe next to its little house, right? So when it comes out in the morning, thinking, oh, I'll have another lazy day doing nothing, right? He saw this axe, and suddenly it was like, oh, right?
Up
Next
for the
day,
chocolate thought, yeah.
it laid about 6 eggs.
It's rubbish.
Through
Squeeze
worry.
away.
It's rubbish. The chicken wouldn't recognise an axe as a threat. It wouldn't be able to reason that I better start working or I'll be neat. I better. It's absolute rubbish. Once again, it's this ridiculous thing. You got the one personifying animals to reasoning powers better than yours. I mean, I think, you make chickens and monkeys cleverer than you in your stories, which is weird. It didn't happen and wouldn't work. Next. What else haven't you learned today?
Do you think then that it's worth looking after animals then if there isn't any memory? If they don't know what's happening anyway, you're always going on about don't be cruel to things.
Why would you ever want to be cruel to an animal, whether it can reason or not?
No. I mean, I don't mean really cruel, but I mean like there's an advert on that's on
the short objects again.
advertising some supermarket, right? And it's saying, we look at before we kill our chickens, what have you. They have a great life. This is like the voiceover and the happy chicken.
Yeah.
And it's going, we give it a good little house to live in. It's got straw. Yeah. It eats good. Yeah. And then we kill it. Right?
Yes, but that's better, isn't it?
Well, no, I don't think it is though, is it? Because at the end of the day, if I was that chicken, right? I'm that chicken, loving my life. I can't believe me luck, right? It's got its nice little field that it's working on. Yeah. It's got its nice food and everything. But it's going to die.
Yeah, we're all going to die.
But then, if you were like a rubbish chicken, like a rubbish life, you'd be going, oh, kill me.
Carl, they're not thinking what's going to happen tomorrow.
They don't know that they're going to get to the top, are they?
A chicken's not
Activate
going.
will
I'm
reroll.
fed up with this. I can't
this.
wait for that axe to be used on my neck.
Yeah. Well, that's another. Now you've mentioned the cutting off of an head, right? Yeah. On a chicken. That's something else I've learned, right?
It's like a pinball, is mine.
Amazing.
Isn't it? Ding dong, boom, dang, oh, head, ding, chicken, head off, bing, dong.
No, right, but this was in a proper science magazine as well, right? Yeah. So you can't have a go. This wasn't something on the internet. This was printed in a magazine.
You read it.
Okay, and what was it?
And here comes the filter. It's going to come out nonsense.
Right. Well,
you could have Professor Stephen Hawking sitting there whispering stuff in your ear, and it could all be true. But when you said it, gobbledygook.
Well, let's see then. Let's see. Right. What they've done another experiment. Right. Yeah. They've cut somebody's head off. Right. And they've worked out that when the head comes off the body, it stays alive in that for 30 seconds.
Well, no, they don't know that. They can never know that.
No, they did it. They did this experiment.
What's alive? What's alive? But there's loads of issues here. One, no one's experimenting with human beings cutting their head off, Carl. Two, no.
So you read this in what? Executioners Monthly?
Two, Carl. It's what your definition of alive is. Because you can be alive and have no conscience.
No, but this is where it gets weird. Right?
Yeah, this is where it gets weird. You talking about it.
So the head's off, right? And what they did was they chucked a load of questions at it.
All sanctioned by the government. Yeah, this is So the head lands perfectly on the neck and goes, what do you want to know?
It says,
so they're asking questions and it's going, do you know what? To be quite honest, I don't answer your question. I'm a little bit annoyed about the execution still.
Well, that was the interesting thing. They said it's about...
No, it's nothing didn't happen, Carl.
Let me hear it.
Oh, don't talk.
Let me hear it.
What are you talking about? Who these people around in white coats going, quick, ask it a question, it's bleeding.
Right, so they said for about 25 to 30 seconds, the last 5 seconds it is sort of like, can't be bothered answering them.
Right,
apart from that, they were chucking stuff. I don't think it spoke. I don't think it was like, 2 2 4 and stuff. It was more, it was to do with thinking.
It's a big one.
So they told it, said, listen, when you die, you're probably not going to be able to talk because your jaw's going to be on the ground. You're not going to be able to open your mouth. If you do, you'll fall over backwards and hit your head. Now listen, blink 1 for yes and 2 for no. Yeah, right, not too bad. Yeah, is the axe nice and sharp? Yeah,
promise?
You're talking shit again.
You promise to do it? Yes.
All right. Yeah. The thing is, they wouldn't be able to do it with you because if they cut your head off, it would just roll. It would roll away because it's perfectly spherical. They're going, oh no, there's less.
It takes about 5 seconds for whenever you ask Carl to process and for him to start to formulate an answer.
Carl, it's what we've all been waiting for. Oh, chimpanzee that monkey news.
Right, well, this one sent in from Sam in New York, right? And it's about a fire that happened, right? In a really, do you know, like in New York, they have loads of big buildings, don't they? Mm-hmm. Right, really, really tall ones.
Skyscrapers.
Yeah. And
it's going to have to be
a fire in one of them, right? So they did as expected. They called up, fire brigade.
After this, stay on for 4 more minutes.
Turned up, right? Fire engine parked up. It's like, right, where's the fire? And they said, oh, it's on like floor 100 or whatever. And they said, oh no, we've brought the fire engine with the short ladders.
Stupid mistake, but go on.
Right. So anyway, so they said, well, how are we going to get up there?
Yeah.
We can't.
But they've only bought the short ladders.
No, we can't. Let's go home.
Yeah.
Okay, that was monkey news.
So they said, well, there's a lot of like grippage.
They made up words. The firemen, yeah, the NYPD firemen.
There's a lot of grippage
On the side of the building and stuff. So anyway, they said, why don't we just go and get a monkey, right? So they got
Whoa! That's a bit of a jump. Is
They
that
just-
policy now in the New York Fire Department?
well, you've got to think quick, haven't you? At the end of the day, if people are up there, you don't start querying if it works or not. You try everything that you can to help someone out, right?
That's the first thing I thought of, was it a monkey?
So it was quicker for them to go and get a monkey than to go back and get the long ladders.
Why don't they get Spider-Man?
Yeah, call Spider-Man.
Yeah, call Spider-Man.
So anyway, so they got a monkey down there, and they said, right,
Where did they get it from?
We don't know, from the local zoo or something.
Oh, yeah.
So they said, look, let's, we've got to remember there could be someone up there,
Right.
and it'll shock them a bit if a monkey comes in, right?
Yeah.
So they said,
Yeah, I don't think they'd care.
Get it
If their building's on fire, they're not going to go, that's weird, there's a monkey at the window. They'll be screaming, save me! Oh, there's a monkey. No,
so,
where are you
anyway,
from then?
so they said, right, we'll just get it a little small uniform and that, the smallest you've got.
Well, hold on though. Actually, where are you going to get that? I'm going back to the station. We'll get the long ladders while you're there.
No time.
No time. No, I bought the small uniform. I just didn't bring the long ladders. You're an idiot.
Anyway, he goes up there. He's got all the kit on and what. He's got his little ladder on. And he grabs. There was like a little person up there. Manages to grab that.
Not
a
legit.
little.
Who was up there then?
It was just
Someone that was just the right size for a monkey to be able to rescue, which is handy. Because if it had been anyone else, like a larger person or a family, we'd all be screwed.
No, I don't know about the size of it, but it's just the story saying how like it was quite a big monkey and that it was.
Cable lamp. I am buying the battle pass eventually, by the way. I might as well just buy it at level 100 at this point, and we're at level 26. No, probably not actually. Probably not. I don't know. I'll get it eventually. I don't know when. I'll get it mainly. Literally, I'm only getting it because of KB Lamb, to be honest. Yeah, you know, the skin. I suppose this skin's alright as well, but nothing really else. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm getting it. Not really the only reason, but yeah. Kaido Fawn, I mean, is it good? What is it? Is there a style without the mask? Is there seriously not a style without the mask? I swear there was. Well, that's shit then. Fuck that. That's been archived. Is that's the no mask style? It's still shocking. So leave it. Just leave it. Yeah, not having it. Archive it. Even if I get it, just archive it. It's crap. Shit. Anyway.
It was good at climbing into small spaces and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Anyway,
So it's big enough to carry a fully grown man, but small enough to climb to a...
Oh, let me see the tier 1 skin. Really quick there. Well, no, it's not tier 1 skin anymore, is it? But you know what I mean. Nolan Chance. So this is Nolan Chance. I mean, look, remove this. Remove the bulletproof vest, and it's a good skin. You can even keep the gun on. You can even keep the gun on the side that ruins it. Keep the gun. Even keep the gun. Just remove the bulletproof vest, and it'll be fine. It'll be a nice skin. But because that's there, because the bulletproof vest exists, even on this style, which is terrible, you can just again remove the bulletproof vest, and then maybe it saves it. But while that bulletproof vest is there, it's terrible. Is the one? Is there like a style that doesn't have it on, or is that like it? Because there's no point in it. Is this? I mean, again, look at this. That is actually it's just a Midas rip-off, but I mean, you know, it's decent. Again, it would look actually pretty good if it didn't have the vest on. Just get rid of the vest. Still wear it though. I mean, just even just make it a style. You don't have to just get rid of it. Make it a style, and then I'll let you off. Make it a style at least. Don't just leave it without a style. But anyway, I'm watching this and then I'm leaving it. I mean, look at this. That's another crap pickaxe to get rid of. I mean, most of the shit's going. Most of it is going. I mean, you see weird how the crappy anime skin is one of the best skins in the Battle Pass. Because, I mean, you got the fish, which is a bit uncreative at this point, just a muscular version of it. But Meowscles, you know, that was good because there wasn't like, it's not like there was a non-muscular cat skin beforehand. No, they added that in and they're like, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's funny. But now they're overdoing it a bit. You had the llama, I don't know, from what I can remember, you had the cat one, that was fine. But then you had the llama one in Chapter 3 Season 1. And then you're like, alright, yeah, that's a bit, it's not as good as the other one, it's pretty shit to be honest, get rid of it. But then you've got this. And now you're like, it just, for fuck's sake. But yeah, other skins, again, this guy, probably the best skin in the Battle Pass to be honest. I mean, it's the Tier 1 skin. Which, again, not Tier 1 anymore, but it used to be a Tier 1 skin, the first skin. This, don't even know what it's supposed to be, is it like a delivery driver or something? I don't know what it is. That style is way better than the other one, but still. And it's like incredible, the whole style of skins in the Battle Pass has just changed, and it's terrible. Most of them are terrible. Again, the anime skin is one of the best skins. It's bad when the anime skin is one of the best. And decent enough, but I mean, not really to be fair though. I mean, it's not that good. Kobe Lime carries it. Kobe Lime literally the best skin. People are archiving it. Well, they said they'll archive it, they probably won't. First archive skin, you're having a joke. Let me just show you mine. 40 archived, and there was a lot more before I unarchived a bunch of stuff. I only had about 18 skins not archived. But yeah, I've just look at this. These are basically the exact same skins. That one's got like slightly darker, like a different colour on it in some places. I mean, this is the tier 100 skin, isn't it, for Chapter 4 Season 2? I mean, these are the skins that, like, I've just unarchived all of the skins I thought I'd wear. Don't specifically like them, but I'd wear them. They're wearable. And what's left in it? I mean, some of these, the foundation. I mean, some of these, they're just awful. Don't wear them. Mainly Battle Pass skins. Some packs. Some of these like free pack things. I'm not wearing this. It's terrible. And some big skins as well. Just loads of fucking big crappy skins. Look, there he is. Look, Sergeant John Lama. What is this? I don't even remember this existing. Because nobody wears it. You know why no one wears it? Because it's male skin and it's just a random. I don't even know what it is. Again, what is this? Does anyone wear this? I've never saw this in my life. It's bad when you don't even remember owning a skin. Crime Punk, I remember when everyone got this in Chapter 3 Season 4 and started wearing it for like a bit and then they realised it's terrible and stopped wearing it. Yeah, I do own the driverless account. Again, it's like the pickaxe, it's like the thing with pickaxes. I've archived 99. Like, look at this. So yeah, the swords aren't that bad. It's just the way I'll unarchive the sword. The swords, it's just the way that the swing annoys me. It's just like, there are some nice looking sword pickaxes, but The way that they swing is annoying, and that's why I leave them. That's why I archive them. These, I only own this because it was part of the Goku and Beerus pack. That's the only reason I own it. I hate these type of pickaxes where it goes behind your arm. Hate it. Behind your back, whatever. I mean, 99. It just goes with how many pickaxes there is. I mean, I got a load of these. Loads of them. And you look at them and think most of them are just shit. That one isn't that bad, but I mean, it's not really that good. This pickaxe literally would have been fine if it wasn't dual wield. If they just make it a full length pickaxe, that's a decent pickaxe. I mean, it's not good, it's not the best, but I mean, it's usable. It's a nice looking, decent looking, usable pickaxe if it weren't dual wield. Because it's dual wield, it's ruined it. This is one of the worst pickaxes I've seen. Just look at it, it's terrible. Get rid of it. You notice most of them, except from the shit ones and random ones just like this, are dual wield. To be fair, that one's not that bad. Should I unarchive it? I'll unarchive it then probably get rid of it because I mean later. And again, a decent sword pickaxe, but I mean, well, it's decent if you've got no other. I mean, what is this shit? That's a free pickaxe I got from playing Side of the World. Yeah, that's half decent for what it is, but... And I've got the default one. How many pickaxes have I got? Not archived. 19. You got the Catwoman pickaxe. Half of these, I didn't buy half of these because they're sweat pickaxes, by the way. I just like them. I'm not like one of them that buys it because sweat to use it. Like this, it's a nice look. To be honest, this one I did just buy it because I saw Batman Booger using it. This one I will admit did only buy it because I saw Batman Booger using it. This one I don't know why I've got this not archived, to be honest. Should we replace this with this? Like this is like not that I mean this, like the sword with this, because that's we will replace it. So this thing replaced that one I just archived. Leviathan axe. I don't know why I bought this. It has grown on me, to be honest. I didn't buy this because it was again. When I bought this, it wasn't a sweat pickaxe. When it came out, it wasn't a sweat pickaxe. It didn't become a sweat pickaxe for a while, and Kratos has never came back from my knowledge. And this pickaxe has never come back to my knowledge. So this is one of my quote-unquote rarest items, which I didn't really even want. I don't know why I bought it, to be honest, but I'm kind of glad because it is a good pickaxe, and now it's quote-unquote sweat and rare. It's not sweat, I don't even wear this, but anyway, we'll move on from this. This, again, it's decent, might re-archive it later, but who knows. Silver Surfer pickaxe, it came with the bundle. I wanted the surfboard, I wanted the skin and the glider. So, yeah, you might as well just add the pickaxe in, because it came with you might as well buy the bundle at that point, so I did. Candy axe, possibly the best pickaxe they've ever released. It is, I will admit, my favourite pickaxe ever, best pickaxe ever made, in my opinion. Overall, just brilliant. Gold crowbar, came with a set. The 3 pickaxes. Yes, the pickaxes were separate from the skin. Rip off. Decent. It's a nice, I mean, it's fair. It's really nice colour as well. Yeah, just overall good crowbar pickaxe. Not as good as the original one, but if you don't have the original one, yeah, it's... Which I used to have it, but then I got rid of I lost the account I had it on. Because we are talking all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 5, when you could get the original. From an event, the Getaway event. But anyway, Mayhem Scythe. Again, decent enough. Not really the best, but it's alright. It's usable, it's nice looking. Doesn't have the best sound, but looks nice. Reaper has one of the best sounds, just looks decent. Good pickaxe. Star Wand. Ruined by sweats, really. I mean, ruined by sweats. If it wasn't a sweat pickaxe, ignoring the fact that it's a sweat pickaxe, overall, the smiley face, it looks nice, has a decent sound. Overall, I give it like a 7.5, maybe an 8. If the sweats didn't use it, maybe 8.5. Studded axe. Overall, really, I mean, it's really quiet, so, can't really hear it. So that's good. The sound it makes is decent enough. Just overall, really nice design, to be honest. Is it better than Star Wand? Yeah, I'd say I'd give it an 8.5 or a 9. This one I just unarchived it. I'll give it a 7 for now. Vision, pretty nice. Nice sound. Nice looking. I'll give it a 9 again. 9. This one, Ancient Staff, again, nice pickaxe. Not really my favourite pickaxe, but decent handling. Feels nice to some pickaxes, and don't say it doesn't. This might just be me then. Some pickaxes, it just feels like rubbish to use. This isn't one of them that feels rubbish to use. Like, what's on the feels rubbish? Like the sword pickaxes, they feel rubbish to use, and the behind the back pickaxes, they feel rubbish to use. I'll give this one a 7.5. This, I mean, again, it's not the best pickaxe. Not the worst. Nice sound. I'd give it a same as this one, 7.5. Maybe an 8. Driver. A bit overused by the sweat to what it is, to be honest. Nice sound though, I mean, it's thin. Decent enough when you get it. You gotta give this one an 8. Icebreaker, not really my favourite pickaxe, to be honest. It's good. It's good and it's got a nice sound, but I prefer it to Vision, and I only compare it to Vision because they're like sort of the same sort of thing design wise. But I'll give this, it's not as good as Vision. I'll put it on the same, I mean, it's going to sound weird, but I'll put it on the same par as these two. I'll get 7.5. This one, don't really know why I haven't got this archived. Again, it's nice, but it's not as good as all the others. I'll give this one a 6.5. And the throwback axe, I'd give it a 7. Probably slightly better than this, but again, not as good as the others. But yeah, and now I've just got it on random. Bat blings, nothing really to say about it. I mean, this is my favourite bat bling of all time. Yeah. Not just because Mongrel use it. Mongrel, maybe not exist, but let's do the skins really quickly, and I mean really quickly because I've got to do some. Green Arrow, I'll give it a 7. Poison Ivy, I'll give it 5. Joker, overall, give it 6. Polar Peely, overall, I mean, except for the meme, I'll give it a 5, probably, 4.5. Doomslayer, too big, I mean, it's alright, but, not the best. Give it a 5. This guy, don't even know who he is, if I'm being honest. Overall, looks pretty decent, to be fair. I'll give it a 6. Doctor Doom, well, I only gave Green Arrow a 6, and I like Green Arrow, to be fair, so we'll bump this down. Okay, we'll leave that 6, bump Green Arrow up to a 7. Doctor Doom, Not really the best. Well, not really my favourite skin, but it's alright. I'll give it a 6.5. Doctor Strange, decent again. I'll give it a 6.5 as well. Groot, too big, pretty bulky. Give it a 5.5. Prowler, give it a 4. Never really used it. Yeah, just give it a 4. Silver Surfer, pretty sleek, nice design. I mean, it is just a Silver Surfer. It's not like they had to come up with the design, but I'll give it an 8. Spider-Man, let's go on to the regular style really quickly. Just putting it on the regular style so I can see it. And then you have to go off the whole tab. Spider-Man, I give it, it's alright, I give it a 7. 4, absolutely terrible. I know it's the comic design. I know I know the designs are based on the comics, not the movies, which is appreciated in some cases, but this isn't one of them. This is horrific. I give it a 4. The design's awful, and I know it's based on the comics, but it just looks terrible. As a 4D, as a 3D, walking model, it looks awful. Tony Stark, i.e. Iron Man. You can't see the Iron Man option, but Tony Stark has this nice, thin, decent skin. It's not that big. It's not bulky. I give it, honestly, just as this, I give it a 7. No one really uses the Iron Man thing anyway, so I give it a 7. Wolverine 0, not just Wolverine, Wolverine 0. Wolverine 0 skin, it is half decent to be fair. I'll give it a 7. Mandalorian 6.5, slightly worse than Wolverine. Nah, it's on the same pass. 7. No, honestly, Mandalorian actually 7.5. It is good. Crescent Guard, I'll give a 6. Darth Vader 7. This thing, the exact same as this, but different colours, slightly different colours. 6. This Leviathan, half decent. Don't know why I bought it really, to be honest. 6. This again, half decent, not really that good. 5. Midas Rex, possibly one of the weirdest and why does this exist sort of skins. I mean, why does it exist? I give it a 5.5. This, never really used it. Tier 100 skin of chapter 4 season, was it 2? I give it a 5.5. This skin, crappy anime skin, not really the best. I give it a 4.4. Just 4. Ravage, not really the best to be honest. Half decent. Raven's way better. I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6. Raven's way better. I'll give it an 8 to be honest. Raven, I mean, it's a really nice design. You can't see his face. Brilliant. I'll give it an 8. Maybe 8.5 depending on what we see later. Renzo the Destroyer. Is he just a Ghost Rider rip-off? But then you see the Ghost Rider skin, it's terrible. So I'll give a 4 to this. Ronin, not really the best. Some decent styles, 5. This, decent idea, but I mean, it's just if it wasn't in Fortnite, it would be a good idea. Honestly, some of the shit you can do. I'll give it a 7. Overall, Goku, uncreative, just because it's an anime skin, but I'll give it the design's pretty decent, I suppose. I'll give it a 7. The ageless actually are usable. Most of the tier 100 skins are not usable because how shit they are. But at least they haven't been collabs for a while. Yeah. The ageless. One of the usable tier 100 skins actually. It's pretty decent. I'll give it a 7. No, 6.5. This, the other style is shit. This style is terrible. And you can tell just looking at him, he's weird. Transgender. Turn into ASMR. But anyway. This style, I'll give it... Fuck's sake. This style, I'll give it a 7.5. It's actually good on this style, to be honest. This style's actually decent. 7.5. We're moving on. Beerus, it's better than Goku. Is it better than this? Yes, it is. I'll give it an 8. Beerus, is it the best skin so far, though? Is it better than Raven? That's the question. Because both Silver Surfer and Raven are both on 8. Is it better than... You know what, fuck it. Yes, it is 8.5. Beerus is the best skins ever. I don't think any skin's going to get 10, to be honest. I mean, this Big Mouth, I'll give it a 7. Decent skin. It's just like grotesque a bit, isn't it? But still. This actually half decent Battle Pass skin for once. I'll give it a 6.5. This style, is this style better or is this style better? This style, I mean, I do prefer this style, to be honest. It doesn't matter about the style. Overall, give it a 7. This skin, it's okay. I get 5.5. This skin, this one's definitely better. These all came part of a pack, by the way. Again, I don't know why the white style is the default one. The black one is way better. I'll give this, again, 7. This, it's an anime skin. Again, another anime skin. I'll give it a 6.6. It's just 6. This, actually, again, decent design. I'll give it a 7. This, possibly, which is right, this was viewed as one of my favourite skins ever, actually. I think if you do that most used thing from my profile, this would definitely be up there. I think it is actually my most used skin. So, you know, I'm giving this a 10. I'm giving it a 10. With the amount of options there is, you know, it's just a... Overall, I mean, even if you didn't change anything on it, it's just a cool, decent-looking alien skin. It's 10 out of 10. Next. So you're not beating that. That is honestly my most used skin. It actually is the best skin I own, to be honest. And my favourite. It's probably my favourite skin of all time out of any skin ever. Indiana Jones collab 5.5. Condor 6. Lieutenant Evergreen 5.5. Lucky Rider 5.5 again. Half decent. People only buy it for the back bling, unfortunately for him. Including me, but I did use it a couple of times. Anyway, Madcap, I'd give it an 8. Lovely skin. Lovely colours, nice head. Decent enough. Chronic the Clown. One of the best skins I've come up with in recent times. Recent times, nearly like 2 years ago. Nearly 2 years ago. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Night. I the Clown skin. 9. Is it on the same par as this? No, it's not. It's really good. I do like the clown skin, but it's not on the level of Human Bill, so I get a 9. This, again, it's actually a pretty nice skin, to be honest. I get an 8. I'd say this is my favourite female skin of all time. And one of the only female skins I actually use. Rarely, but sometimes. Phantasm, pretty nice skin, pretty good. Is it better than this? Yes, it is. So I'd have to put this on an 8.5 because this is. Did I say this is an 8? It's not on the level of. Okay, put this down to a 7.5 and then put this on an 8 because it's not. This isn't the level of Silver Surfer and fucking what was the other one? Silver Surfer and Raven. So yeah, put this down to 10.5. This up to an 8. Give this 6. Skull Trooper, decent enough. 7. Stormfarer, terrible. I give it a 5. The Herald, I don't know why I was expecting this to be good. 4. Thunder, really uncreative. Look, it's decent, but just look at him. 5. Absence, whatever that says. 5. Axo, again, a really good skin. I'll give it a 9. Baby Yaga, don't know why I bought this. It's not like I don't wear it, by the way. I do actually wear this. I honestly, overall, the skin is grotesque, but I just don't mind it. I just don't mind it for some reason. So I'll get a 7.5. Fish stick, again, really good skin. 8.5. Jelly, again, another really good skin. I'll give it the same par as fish stick. 8.5. Groovy, decent skin. Don't actually know why I bought this. I mean, it is a decent skin, but 7. Sandstorm, again, do not know why I bought this. But again, it is. Is it worse than Ruby or better? Overall, I do prefer the design, and yeah, I give this 7.5. Sinister Glare, again, I swear, I just buy. Again, I do like the skin. I do like the skin.
but I swear I just buy stuff as a joke. I just buy skins like this as a joke. Again, it is a nice skin, but again, I give it an 8. If these are an 8.5, these two are 8.5, then this is an 8. But again, it is decent. I do like the skin and all, but that's where I buy stuff sometimes, just because. This, I hate people that choose it. I hate people that choose this just because the people that use it. I mean, the skin, it's just, you know, the original's better, to be honest, but people only use this one because it's free. Now, it is actually decent enough, so except for the people that use it, I hate you, but the skin's decent. 6. This, what would you ever wear this for? Mummy skin, it's decent enough, it's grotesque, you know, it does what it does. It's not supposed to be fucking all sparkling, you know, it's, you know, pulling you in, is it? 7.5. Slightly worse than this. But again, this really nice skin, but you know, not as good as some of the others, so it can't. Zorgoton, or however you say his blasted name. I give this. Is it better than this? Put it on the same level, 7.5. Nogops, decent enough. This one's better. This one is better. People only use this one, but this one's better. But I'll give this. So if this one's better, and that one's. I'll give this a 7 and this a 7.5 because this one's better than this one. I mean, the hat is better. But in terms of overall, this is better. I do like this skin, to be fair. And there's a lot of skins I like, to be honest. But yeah, only one skin got 10 out of 10. So this is the top 3. Human Bill is number 1. Night Knight is second, 9.5. And Axo, I think, is third. I think he got a 9. Or Madcap might be up there as well. But anyway, that's it. Done with it. I might be back later.